Are you actually kidding me?
Alright, well, it does. So we're gonna have to go with the cat ear headphones. But here we are. Um.
Yeah, okay, that's better. I want to use the still bowl. Cat ear headphones are nice, but like I I should have checked my stream. I don't know, my computer likes to do weird things with USB devices, but like let's see, your bow work is really good. Thank you. All right, that's I guess if you're lip reading, you could probably figure out what I was trying to say. But all right, I'm gonna go through that again. Right. Where did I enter? Where was my stronghold? That's a different bastion. Uh, that is the bastion I came. So it was from here west, southwest. Okay, this is where. Okay, that's my blind, and then from here it was all right. So I'll just go through this. All right, so this is where I blinded from the port. I'll run through this like I'm gonna run through this backwards actually. Where's the portal room? There. All right. Creative mode. So I pretty much went into the end with like the bare minimum that you would need for an end fight. Just a bow, a stack of arrows, and an axe. So like honestly, we have the bare minimum because I didn't have any beds. I used one for the hunger reset and the other for the blaze bed. So just did it the old-fashioned way: take down the towers, wait for the dragon to perch, hit the dragon. I did have a couple of respawn anchors, but I just didn't time them well at all. Yeah, no, it's not good. Let me seed. Oh, let me just turn this off. Let me turn off my face cam and OBS just. All right. I'm not gonna submit, but I just. Yeah, no. You haven't seen full bow that quick. Oh, yeah, no. I kind of learned. I played a lot of like Bed Wars back in the day. Back in the day. 6 years ago. And like. I was literally the queen of bow spamming. Like, I would just sit here like on this platform and just like just keep shooting targets off the bridge. No, that was just incredibly like bare bones. The nav wasn't all that bad. This was starter. I came down here. I originally went through here because my spike was in this area. And then it was like, went through a couple rooms, like, nah. So I went back to starter. It's like, maybe it's in here. It's like, oh, there's a secret room. And it's like, okay, you know what? There's a bunch of mobs here. I'm gonna go elsewhere. And then I turn this corner. Like, oh, wait, I hear it. And that's like, wait, it's probably over here. And then that quarter with all the mobs turned out to be this one, and it connected here. So it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna run in, block the portal off, hunger reset, because I had run out of food to the point where I had to use mushroom stew. Yeah, it's great. I was off by a couple of chunks, actually, on the second portal. This is where it was. Yeah, I went up there. So, on my first pearl back from the fort, it hit a piggy. And they got angry. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna run a little bit away, set my render distance to 2, hope the angry guys despawned. Yeah, no, I actually did hit a zombie pigman. Some people that kills their runs, but I just kept going. Let's see. So I went up here. The blaze spawner was there. My first blind was there. I had a little bit of bad luck with my first. Yeah, I did a hunger reset here, and then that was before I saw the mushrooms by the spawner. My first 2 ender eyes broke. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a ocean rune that's completely... Why are there random... It tried to spawn in... Wait, hold on. What in the... What in the world is this? I saw something that took the corner of my eye. I'm like, what the hell is this? Ocean Ruin, I bet, tried to generate here, and then it just kind of spawned in this wall. There's like these little hollow blocks, like as if... Okay, that's interesting. And it crashed again. Ugh. Hate when it does that. Alright, so from there, it probably would have been like... There, yeah, I know. So I come up and... The portal's like around here somewhere. Okay. That's where I was. Yeah, so off by 1. I'm gonna go back to the nether. I'm gonna try to go back to my enter. So... Alright, so that's the fort. So the first thing the spawner was the first thing I saw, actually, so... Because I couldn't go directly to the fort. It was a diagonal. Yeah, I got 15. I got a general cardinal direction. This stream, it just... Is that the... No, that's not the one. It was a housing. Yes, it was a housing. So, I came in, the spawn portal was here. That's the spawn portal. I wonder what else... It was like all basalt, too. I wonder what's over here. There's like nothing spiking, though. Oh, my blind portal was over there. The stronghold portal was over there. That would have been interesting nav. But I came out of the overworld, ran, I mined the gold because, as 1, I had no food, 2, I didn't want the piglins to default aggro on me. Fortunately, there weren't any when I spawned, so I just ran for it, made myself a gold helmet. Then I came up here, and up over here, and then I saw it. And then I made my way over. Just like so. And then a gas was shooting me from there, so I RD2'd and then made this jump. And set my render distance back. Extra time, but so is dying by piglin. Yeah. I also would prefer not to unalive. Because I like to play in hardcore as well. Then the goal is of that is just to not unalive. I also had no blocks, and so I just dug this entire tunnel. Dug up here, came here, got these chests. There's a skeleton shooting me, so I try to get the skeleton to shoot one of the pigs to kind of distract them while I was opening these, but I still made these things anyway. This little bridge thing so that the pigs over here could pathfind easier. Broke this chest, came down here, did the usual top-down route. Down here, block off those blocks. Break that one, mine the gold, get the gold. Then... oh yeah, no, they're still here. Heck, one of them even made... oh, I forgot this chest. I never actually looted that chest. But I had what I needed anyways. I got the extra gold. Yeah, there's a couple of backups. I put that chest down just cause I can. Yeah, no. I'm gonna go to the overworld to... that's not the right way. This way. Right. This is a magma portal. I was like really scuffing with it because I just like kind of learned how to do one of these, so it's this was very scuffed, but it worked. Where's the main spawn? Oh yeah, no, the main spawn was right here. Oh yeah, no, there's... yeah, okay, this is the main spawn point. And so I was just looking, it's like, okay, there's a boat over there. So I get my wood, make a boat, sail across here. Thought I could have made this, but like, okay, on second thought it's a 1 block, so I can't sail a boat through that. So I'm like, oh, I'm looking at, oh, that's a closer boat. So I grabbed the food chest. I think there was only a couple of pieces of suspicious stew and a couple of pieces of wheat, so I can only make a few things, but I went to this one as well and just really wasn't that great. Then I think on my way here I saw a couple of magma ravines I could use. I saw this one. I saw this one. I didn't necessarily see this one until I got closer to this boat. So I dug down here and I was looking, this looks like a good place. But yeah, that's that. I'm glad I got a completed run though. I have like 20 minutes left and my food's gonna be ready. Oh, I have a little bit. My food's gonna be ready in about 20 minutes, so I honestly, like, low-key might just eat and then, like, come back. But, oh, yeah, no, back. Huh? It's lava lake right next to a river. No, yeah, there's no slash place in this. Yeah, no, these are my default settings. Oh, I need distance 500 though, but this is just what I use, and then my controls. In case you were curious, I kind of have small hands, so like my hands might be smaller than the leader of the free world, but that's allegedly. That's one thing. So it's like my mouse is, I wouldn't really say small, they're just like chubby. So like reaching, like having like my middle finger on W and trying to reach the 6 key with my index finger is rather laborious. So sometimes I'll move my... So I would used to just move my middle finger over E and then use my index finger to hit 6. But that ended up, you know what, that's too far. I'm just going to change 6 to T. Yeah, no, I mean, that... the other way around, actually. I only have, I mean, I do have an Xbox controller, but, like, I just can't play Minecraft on anything other than keyboard and mouse. Just, just wrong. Oh, I'm gonna go to Paceman. Let's see what the runs thing was. Stats. That's me. 18 minutes ago, 31:57. Because that was only my third finish with Paceman. Let's see, what do we have? Let's see, Nether 441 enter. My best enter since tracking this, I think, was like 158, and that was because I got an insane seed with 3. I'll tell you this, it was literally as good as a sky crab seed, and then a hoglin had other ideas. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Don't speedrun. I just. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was just so nice. I gotta do that with a friend. Let me just. Let me go back to this. Capture specific window. It doesn't want me to. Okay, whatever. Just set up a screen capture, window capture, low key. That'll work. Nope. Not the right one. Not window capture. Display capture. Left screen. Okay, let me just bring this down a little bit so that you could actually see what I'm looking at. But, let me... Yeah, so this was the seed that I was This was the seed that I was talking about. That goated seed I was just talking about, with the 158 enter. I'm looking at film. So it was that one in the bottom right. I spawned in jail. I think I even made a comment about it. Let me unmute this. Oh, I'm literally in a pen. I spawned in jail. Yeah, so that was my reaction to the spawn point. I'm gonna turn this down. And I just double blacksmith. I thought that was a witch for a second, but like, wait, no, the witch is playing. Yeah, no, I literally thought it was the witch, and then I made a reference to myself being the witch. Oh my gosh, I'm in the And then 14 obby from 2 chests, and then the third. Oh my god. I just absolutely lost it here. I'm just gonna close out of Minecraft. Okay, well, it went to the next seed anyway. I actually, like, don't have time to do another run at this point. But, You've gotta be kidding me! You've just, like, straight up gotta be kidding me! Yeah, I can't believe this. So, I'm in the nether already, so I make my tools before I go in. I just go with 6, I just go on 6 pieces of bread. I can literally just build, like, anywhere. And I just make the portal on the side of a village house. I brought one bed for blocks.
In 12.
Looked for stuff. And I think my spike.
I need to like.
And I forget the actual. I forget to E-ray. I was doing pi. I have 46 spike. I head over to it.
There's like.
And I don't have many blocks, so I just use a bed and try to get blocks. I didn't get very many because of that stray lava. Hello. Okay.
I have a little bit of cobblestone, right? Yeah.
I was like trying to make a makeshift bridge. Out of whatever I had. Like, you know, I think I can make it. I didn't even have any gold either to make the piglins not.
That might have been a PB enter.
That might have been a PB enter. Yes, it was a PB enter, I think. I only started using Pasteman recently.
Unstable. Okay, well I'm recording anyway.
And I was also just bad about my whole internet being stupid.
And it's bridge.
It's bridge. The chalice was right there.
I like this.
So I just block it off. And there's a hoglin on my left that's like surprising me. Knowing I was low on food, I tried to like get the hoglin to be set on fire. I probably should have just gone for the gold at this point. This is just such a time waste. I should have just barricaded myself and gone for the gold. Okay, yeah, no, this guy's finally on fire. And then I go for the gold.
Frick.
And then I set up my hotbar. And then, okay, I'm on the way over to set up my staircase thing. And then this guy.
Frick.
This freaking guy. This was from the other day. So, I probably could have napped this a little better.
Frick.
But I got pushed into the lava by a hoglin on a possible PB seed. Yeah, so
Frick. You. Oh my goodness. You are a piece of shit.
And are you kidding me? Yeah, no, I ended up cursing here, but whatever. And then my stream crashed. Rightfully so. And I was complaining about it in.
Sending anything to the stream.
I quite literally just lost it at this point.
Yeah.
I was just so fired up from that. I was looking for villages. Okay, well this one had a blacksmith. It was just useless. Village siege just eh.
I mean, my stream was also buffed.
What's the other one? I think I had like a really bad end in this one too. I tend to have like really bad ends. Oh, this was a temple seed. Yeah, I know. Just if I reset for a village and I get a blacksmith and it's not an iron, or it just isn't feasible to do COD strat, I just reset. I made a diamond sword. What was this one? Did I get? This was a. What was this? Oh, this was. I forget which one this was. Oh, it's a housing. That's my housing route. Yeah, this was the other completed run that I had, and just was this one. How's my end game here? I did I Spy on the 99.8 though. Yeah, no, the portal spawned in the stronghold. The nav was not great. I eventually got in. It's buffering. Yeah, the nav wasn't great. I eventually got in. They had a bunch of explosives, and so like I decide. Oh, you know what? I didn't have a. I was just gonna go all in on the one cycle. I wasn't even gonna half bow or anything, so I'm just waiting on the dragon to perch. And then an Enderman got in the way of my Ender Pearl. Watch this. Threw it right in an Enderman, and if I had, I would have made it. I would have made it had it not been for that Enderman. So I had to So I had to set up this little like makeshift thing to try to explode beds on the dragon, and then the first one, and then the dragon just flies away. I just couldn't even get my timing. I also think that I put the obsidian in the wrong direction anyways. But my bed timing was just not great. Okay, and the dragon just broke the bed. And then flew away and like, you know what, I'm going to take down the tower so that you can't heal anymore. At this point, I also ran out of food, so I can't heal. And I didn't set my spawn. At that point, I'm just going to just keep swinging at the dragon, keep taking stuff down. This was just... This is from the 7th. Okay, so I still have to upload this. I'll upload it tonight to my VODs, but... Oh, I think my food's gonna be ready here. But yeah, no, that was just a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad end. My other one that night wasn't all great either. It was probably also Did I get this from an ice? Okay, I was gonna say, if I got this from an ice village, that's certainly something, because ice villages just usually aren't that great. How was my end game here? Wait, what bastion did I do here? This was a treasure. Okay, yeah. Don't think I've completed a bridge since getting Pace Man. I did a fort first once. But I just hilariously choked on that because the pearl hit the ceiling. I was not great with the explosives this time, but just... I think I did... Oh yeah, no, I had to clutch it up here because I had 1 heart. I had no food and I had 1 heart. In like a late phase of the dragon fight, I had I had to clutch it up with 1 heart. And I didn't have a bow because I used all the arrows. But, you know, dragon was basically on 1 heart as well. And so, like, you know what? Screw this. I'm also on 1 heart. Let's finish this. And finish this I did. That run was very stressful. Yeah, no, 1 heart. But no. I'm probably gonna end the stream here. I might be back after I'm done eating. We'll see. But no, thanks for tuning in. And I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you may or may not be. Wherever you may be. Alright, I'll see you next time.